so I got a long drive ahead of me today. I gotta go take a look at a car that I'm possibly interested in purchasing. So, what better opportunity to start a YouTube channel than, well, on a boring drive? So, welcome to Epic Octane. My name's Lester. Sometimes people call me Lesty. Give you a quick history about myself. I've been into cars for my entire life. Love all sorts of cars, especially modified ones. I've had everything from lowrider trucks to JDM vehicles to monster trucks to now what I currently own, a Ford Raptor and a Lamborghini Aventador. And then I also have some other vehicles like Can-Am Maverick, I have a couple Wave Runners. Another Epic member would be Martin. Martin is our mechanic and also one of my good friends. I've known him since 16. He also is into all sorts of interesting vehicles. He's had JDM cars and souped up cars and all that fun stuff. And he's a wizard at fixing cars and thinking outside the box to make things work. So he really comes up with some cool stuff. And then comes to Stan. Stan Stanislaw, we like to call him. Stan, I met him a couple years ago, basically at a bunch of car shows. He was always taking pictures. Loved the work that he did, so I asked him to join the team last year to come on, make some videos of all the dumb stuff that I like to do all the time. So, Stan came on board. He does great pictures, great video work, editing, and he's always up to a new challenge. For instance, I buy a first-person drone, tell him to learn how to fly it. He learns how to fly it and does an excellent job doing it. Then we have Camille. Camille is in and out. Sometimes he's around, sometimes he's not around, but he's also a very good friend that's into vehicles. We all have a great time together. Camille is also a car dealer. He helps me find all the cool cars that we're gonna build. He's got licensing with Copart and all that good stuff, so he helps me find things that the diamond in the rough, basically. And then we have my two kids. I have my son Christian and Alyssa, my daughter. They pop on here or there, and they'll be going to events with us and doing some rallies and things like that. But they also go to college. Unlike their father, they're smart. So, last but not least, we have Jennifer, my wife. Without her and her understanding of the dumb stuff that I do, none of this would be possible. She puts up with all the crap that I do, basically. So what is Epic Octane, the channel, going to be about? Epic Octane, we're going to customize vehicles, soup up vehicles, and then test them. Try to beat them up and break them, take them on events. There's rally events all over the country. There's car shows, all sorts of charity events. We're going to try to go to as many of them as possible, try to meet as many people as we can, and have a good time doing it. Some of the events that we've done in the past have been the Savage Rally. Savage Garage puts it on. Snowball, GLRE puts it on. Tour is another off-road event. TRR, which is Texas Raptor Runs, we've done. URR, done one of those. So lots of stuff. We want to do a bunch of them coming up, and we plan on showing you how they are and why you should go to them, because they're a great time. Meet a lot of interesting, cool people, and have a blast doing it. 2 years ago, I got into basically doing all this rally stuff and going on this off-road adventures and things that we do. I basically bought a Raptor and we totally customized it. Put a SVC mid-travel on there, a bunch of rigid lights, did white fenders, bigger wheels, bunch of stuff. And you'll see all of it as we go on. Well, we've been doing events for 2 years, and a lot of people know it of the lime green camo Raptor, and the Lamborghini was wrapped in camo as well. Well, we're going to change all that up now, because it's been 2 years and those wraps have been pretty beat up. And then on top of that, the Raptor, we actually kind of blew the engine this year. Well, at least the top end. We were about to go to Snowball at the beginning of the year this year, and we were getting everything ready. It was about a week out, which is my own dumb fault that we didn't do this sooner. And it was starting to make funky noises, and ended up what happening is 3 of the lifters cracked off inside the head, and basically the engine was dead. So tried finding some heads to rebuild it to get to Snowball. We didn't have enough time, so we ended up just being hitchhikers and going up to Snowball and hanging out with all our friends and jumping in their cars, which was a good time anyway. When we got back, we decided to basically redo the entire Raptor. Some of the shocks were leaking and a bunch of things were wrong with it. Here's a short little video that I recorded earlier, right before we took off the wraps, pointing out all the damage that we kind of done over the 2 years that we've been doing this.